You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. It is Tuesday night, the 27th of April, and I got a lot going on. I want to make sure that I tell you all about it. I am in the small screen because what I'm talking about is more important. On the big screen, you see it right there. This is a Facebook post. I'm going to be keeping it up. I'm also going to be sharing this video up once it goes out. I would love to have everybody who wants to help out a Raider charity. Now, I've reached out to one. I have another one in mind in case the one I reached out to doesn't get back to me, but I tell you what I want to do. I want to give away $1,000 to a Raider charity. And in order for me to do that, I'm going to need your help. Now, everybody, and I do mean everybody, is going to be watching the draft on Thursday night. Let me get to some of these comments here because possibly, and I apologize, I need to make sure that all of the comments are read. Because remember, first thing is I got to recognize that Kel Rogers, who is a member of Captain Jack Scallion, in fact, he is a Chiefs Mess member in Captain Jack Scallion. And one of the things that you can get when you are a member of the Galleon is you get your shout outs right away. There are other perks. And I will go into that when you become a member. So again, you get out here, you get the membership. You see how he has that little kind of like a Superman sign next to his name. That means he is a member of the Galleon. Okay. So blessings to you, Kel Rogers. And I want to say another thing as well. Kel Rogers is taking advantage of the buy three, get one free entries into the Captain Jack Treasure Chest of Prizes, because you can get an entry every time you send a super chat or a super sticker for $5. But I tell you what you can do as well, and I just got to say this before I forget it. You can get an entry by sending it direct to me. Direct to me. Let me get this up here so you guys can figure it out here. Well, let's do what Kel did. He bought 3 entries at $15, and he's getting the 4th free. In order to do that, all you got to do is go friends and family on PayPal. Friends and family on PayPal to BigRaiderJ@yahoo.com. BigRaiderJ@yahoo.com. Friends and family send $15. That's 3 entries, and I'm going to give you an entry for free, because it's friends and family. Make sure you follow it up with either an IM to me on Facebook, a message to me on IG, or an email to CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. Said, hey, Cap, what's up, brother? I just sent you $15 on friends and family at BigRaiderJ@yahoo.com. Make sure you get your name in there so I will give you your entry. So Kel bought himself 3 entries, and he gets a 4th free. And that is going for all the people here. In fact, let me go to the tote board here, because I have it up right over here. So with those 4 entries, we did have 29 prior to that. So we have, let's do simple math here. What's that, 33? So we got 33 out of 50 with Kel's entry. So again, 33 entries. Kel Rogers has, he's got 4. So he's got 7 entries now. He did have 3. He has the 4. So he has 7 entries. He has the most entries right now. Ed Winchell with 4. Rosa Ortega with 4. Al Zafiri with 2. Vicky Ginn with 3, Jenny Carolina with 2, Corey the Raider with 2, Dwayne T with 2, Will Carly with 2, Vanessa and Regan and Becky and Raider Neal and Anna Diaz Rincon, all of them have 1 entry apiece. So that is the tote board as of right now. Remember, when we get to 50 participants, we're going to spin that prize wheel. 1 winner, 1 prize. And again, if you want to get in on the membership for the Galleon, just send me your name and address, level of membership that you want. Send it to me at CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. But let's get back to what I really want to talk about, which is this Thursday. This Thursday, everybody's going to be watching the draft. You can watch the draft. In fact, I'm going to be on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and Twitter. And I'm also going to be doing via a tablet on Instagram. That's new. But I'm going to be broadcasting on the Colorcast app on Apple. I'm going to be listening in, or shall we say, you're going to be listening in. I'm going to be broadcasting on Colorcast. And if I get 200 plus listeners and I'm top 3, so let's say that there are 4 casters that have 200 plus listeners, okay? The top 3 of those casters get that $1,000 donated to the charity of their choice. Charity of their choice. And again, I've reached out to 1, haven't heard from them. And if I don't get any hearings back, then I'm going to go to that second one or that third one. But it's going to be a Raider-related charity, so you too can help out. Remember, all you got to do is listen. If you are an Apple user, just turn it on. Go to Colorcast. Turn it on and listen. Be a participant. Be a listener. You can watch your TV screen. You can watch your computer screen, because I'm going to be doing a show on all of those different things. And you could be listening on your iPad. And that'll give me a listener. And what I want to do, I want to give away that $1,000 to the charity of my choice. Now, again, lots of things going on. Again, next Tuesday, we're a week early yet. But next Tuesday is the start of the Captain and Wenches program. Can't wait, man. Cannot wait. Every other Tuesday, starting next Tuesday, Captain and Wenches right here. And I'm broadcasting on all my channels. I'm broadcasting on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. You saw the advertisement in the beginning. Northeast Streaming Sports. Lots of great sports information from a lot of cool dudes. There might be a dudette, but I don't know about it. But at least I know that there are cool dudes on. If there's a dudette, man, cool dudette too. Northeast Streaming Sports, make sure you are streaming that. And I also want to make sure that you know this. If you miss it, you can always go back and watch on my YouTube. But you can always go to your favorite podcast element. Now, I do it via Buzzsprout, but I'm on all of them. I'm on all of them. Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Google. Just pick one. If it is a podcast that you go to, go find a broadsides or firing a broadsides from Captain Jack Rackham. I'm on all of those podcasts, and you can listen in. So do me a favor. Get me some listeners, please, on Thursday. You can watch the draft. You can listen to me on Colorcast. That is an Apple app. And while we're here as well, again, the draft is up this weekend, actually Thursday. One thing that the great Willie Brown, and again, may he rest in peace, along with the dearly departed recent with Mike Davis, another great cornerback for the Raiders. But Willie Brown, every draft day, like clockwork, said, remember, Mother's Day is right around the corner. Make sure you don't forget your mothers. That is coming up on May 7th. Make sure you're starting to get all your stuff for your mamas out there. Mother's Day, don't forget Mother's Day. That's coming up. And while we are also here, and again, I will get to some of these comments. I'm missing them. I apologize. Yeah, Kel Rogers says, come join him in come join them in the mess. Come join them in the mess. And we got Oscar Toledo. Oscar Toledo, who is the man. Let me see if I can get his Bocas up, and hopefully it might get on the screen. It might show a bit too much on the screen, Oscar. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can do it, because I want to show. Yeah, see, there's too much stuff going on there. But you see all the Bocadillas? Go get with the Bocadilla universe. That is the man, Oscar Toledo. You can get yourself a Boca of your personality. And if it didn't have so much stuff showing over the graphics, I would keep it up. But again, thank you to Oscar Toledo for that. Go and get yourself in the Bocadilla universe, okay? Yeah, Rose Ortega has 4 entries. Woohoo! And Killer Cuz, a.k.a. Corey the Raider, he has some. Robert Hawk is going to be there. Thank you there. And Vicky going to get her hair did. Vicky gonna get her hair did. Love it. Jason Dean Hunter is that is my boy. That is my boy for the draft. Hopefully we will hear from Jason Dean on Thursday. Keep it all out for everybody that's out there. Remember, I'm going to be on everything. Now it's going to be, what is it, like a busier than a one-legged man in a shit kicking contest? There you go. I'm going to be busy because I got this screen and I got an iPad for Colorcast. I'm going to have a tablet or my phone for IG. That I'm going to do that. I'm going to be very busy. But make sure that you are there for the Colorcast app. And one other thing as well is we got some things coming up. Oh, yeah. Well, Jason, I'm not doing the show tonight. I'm just doing this is a promo. This is a promo, but if you want to call in, Jason, for you, dude, we'll do it because we haven't heard from Jason in a while. But I wanted to make sure that the promo was out there. And other things to think about. I will be at, and I love saying this because I've been cooped up here in this room for the most part for over a year. I just recently started going back to work. I'm on my telework week. So, 1 week on, 1 week off, which is still cool. But I've just gone back to work. But I get a chance to travel, and I can't wait to do it. I am traveling Memorial Day weekend, which is the end of May. I will be in Austin, Texas. Be sure that you are there if you can be there. Austin, Texas, Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be the Raider Homer event with the Austin Black Hole Crew. It is a Raider Nation softball tournament. And guess who's going to be calling the play-by-play? Yours truly. I already got my Raider, my Raider baseball shirt all ready to go. Smiley Banderas hooked me up with one. Well, he didn't give me it. Trust me, he didn't hook me up with one. I paid for it. It was a great, great thing. If you want to see what I'm wearing, Smiley Banderas has it on his website. I'm pretty sure it's Smiley. I want to make sure I'm giving the right props here. But I will be there Memorial Day weekend for that tournament. I'm sure that there will be an event on Saturday. I'm sure that there will be something after the tournament. I think the tournament's on Sunday. But, oh boy, Jason's calling in. Jason Dean Hunter. Hang on, Jason Dean. Let me get my phone on. See, he called up, and I didn't even have my phone on. 1 second. 1 second. It's calling. Up. Jason Dean, call back again because it didn't pick up in time. Call back again. I will do it next time because I didn't have it on. Remember, Smiley Banderas has his Raider baseball jerseys. So get it that. And then Kel was talking about ordered his new jersey. Says my package has traveled more in the past 4 days than I have in the past 14 months. And Kel is a Vikings fan. Let me say that again. Kel is a Vikings fan and he supports me. And remember the first straw? It was Robert Bigler, who was a Kansas City fan, and he had a lot of those entries. Also, Robert Hawk did, but he's a Raiders fan too. But it doesn't matter. You can be involved. Buy 3, get 1 free. Go and do it via PayPal. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just seeing this. Oh, G-Town, Raiders family in prayer. Okay, again, first time hearing about it there, Corey. So blessings to him. Blessings to him. Keep him in your thoughts. Again, Jason Dean, I apologize. I didn't have my phone on. Did not have my phone on. So call again, please. I apologize. I apologize. In fact, let me get. Let's do this right. I'm gonna even have my speakers on, so you're gonna hear the caller via the speaker. But again, be there Memorial Day weekend in Austin, Texas. Support Raider Nation in the Raider Nation softball tournament. Now, having said that, July 17th at the Madeira Fairgrounds, it is Raider Nation Explosion 2. I'm going to be out there. I know that there's going to be a lot of people out there. Please get your tickets for Raider Nation Explosion 2. Go see Mob Boss. Go see, I think it's Robert Mejia. I know it's Raider Tone. There's a bunch of people there. Check it out. Raider Nation Explosion 2, Mob Boss, M&M Production. So that's be Mejia, Robert Mejia, Mob Boss, and Raider Tone. Get with them and get yourself out to the Madeira Fairgrounds July 17th for Raider Nation Explosion 2. They have, in fact, Mob Boss was on the other night saying that they have a really well-known rap artist that's going to be out there. I know that was it Trouble? I know Lonnie Cash is going to be there, and Trube. I think it's Trouble. Trube. I apologize. I know these people, but I get their names wrong, and that's my fault. I apologize. But there's going to be a lot of great groups out there. Raider Nation Explosion, July 17th in Madeira. So I wanted to make sure that we got on that. And again, I apologize there, Jason Dean. I have my phone on now. I do have it on now. If you want to call in, please do. And, spent $20K on contractors. Yeah, actually, while we're talking about contractors, I'm sure you guys remember that I got taken by a contractor 4 years ago. 4 years ago. There we go.
Call from RDR Jason Dean.
There we go. Now I can actually let's get Jason Dean in here. Hello, come on. I pushed green.
Call from RDR Jason Dean Hunter. To accept, press 1.
I did press 1. Jason Dean, how you doing, brother? I'm glad you're in the house, man. What's going on with you tonight?
Hey, Captain. How's it going?
It's good hearing your voice, man. It's good hearing your voice. How are you doing tonight out in Texas?
I'm okay. Not too bad. Just laying around watching NFL Live, listening to these so-called experts that they're talking.
And I love how you said that, listening to the so-called experts, because these people, they have an agenda and they have this and they have that. Nobody knows what's going to be going on. And, I tell you what, if anybody has a clue, it's this gentleman that's on the phone right here, which is Jason Dean Hunter. And, hopefully we'll have some input from him on my show, either via comment or otherwise, because I tell you, Jason Dean knows everything about everybody. He is better than the old what is it? Old wethead that's still on the show on BSPN. He ain't better than me. I mean, that guy is better. It's not better than Mayock, because we got the real deal in Mike Mayock, so we got that. But we got Jason Dean Hunter, who's also an analyst, so I can't wait to hear from him. Jason Dean, and again, out in Texas, hopefully having a better time than we are. And you're getting some love from all the people out here as well. It's always good hearing your voice, man.
Yeah, I'm just getting prepared for the draft. Like I said, the so-called experts, they're all over the place. Nobody knows who we're drafting. Everybody thinks we're taking this guy, we're taking that guy. Nobody has any idea. Everybody's just guessing so they can say, I was right. I'm the one that said they were going to pick him. I'm a genius. No, you're not. You're just a guesser like everybody else. And you got lucky.
Right. And you know what?
Me, personally?
Go ahead.
You know how I feel about, yes, I am a homer when it comes to Notre Dame. Everybody knows I want Koromoa. Listen, Koromoa is the future of NFL linebackers. Everybody's got to realize that. Y'all know these teams run 5 wide all the time. And what are they doing? Receivers. They're throwing the ball. We don't need a thumper linebacker. How many thumper linebackers are actually left in the league? I don't even know. We don't need one.
Yeah.
Koromoa has all the attributes of the new and improved linebacker in the NFL. He can run with any tight end. He can run with any running back. He can run with almost all the slot receivers. He's a missile. He's got to tighten up his game just a little bit. He's got to get coached up. No problem. The kid's very smart. He's not a dummy. He's got a high football IQ. He's a leader at Notre Dame. That's huge. What guys don't. I mean, yeah, you get a lot about the Notre Dame guys. Oh, well, they're never none of their guys. Well, Quentin Nelson's one of the best offensive linemen in the league. Where did he come from? Notre Dame. There's a lot of receivers out there. Miles Boykin for Baltimore. Notre Dame. Very good receiver. And in the second round, I'm hoping for a safety. Now, I know there's a lot of everybody wants the Trevon Moring and all that. Moring's not 17. No safety in this draft is worth top 20 pick. Sorry, they're not. They're just not. We can grab Andre Cisco in the third round, but what scares me is he's just like Jonathan Abram. He's a heat-seeking missile. He had an injury in Syracuse, but he can turn into a good pro safety. Me personally, there's 2 guys I would like to see if take a shot at if they're there. Richie Grant. If you guys want to all go look him up, Richie Grant is a free safety from Central Florida. Check him out. And Jamar Johnson, free safety from Indiana. Yeah, Indiana University. They're actually a good football school now. They're 2 guys that I would like to see. Offensive tackle, this draft is filled with offensive tackles. Unless Rashawn Slater drops to 17, we don't take an offensive tackle at 17. I don't care about Kevin Jenkins. No, stop it. Rashawn Slater and Penny Sewell are the 2 best offensive tackles in the draft coming out. We could get a tackle in the 3rd round. Walker Little will be there. There's other guys that will be there that can play that spot. The big tackle from Texas. He's just in the mold. He's the same way as Colton Miller. You know how much Gruden loves Colton Miller?
Yeah, and I like what you're saying, but you know what? I like Jenkins if we can't pick somebody else up at 17 there.
I do. I'm not hating on Jenkins. I do like him. He looks like a Raider. He's strong. He's tough. He pancakes, dude. He plays football like somebody stole his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. He's what they call a car thief. A car thief is like a bad guy, like a bad boy. We need a bad guy. We need someone that's not characteristically bad, but he plays like a bad guy on the field.
There you go. And there are plenty of people that play like madmen on the field and are great guys off the field. Lyle Alzado comes to mind. There you go.
Absolutely.
So.
And in the 4th round, that'll just be like grabbing guys that can play other spots. Homer was talking about this linebacker from LSU, Jabril Cox. Also, Jamin Davis will be there too. The kid from Kentucky, he's a 3-down linebacker.
Yeah.
If we can get 2 linebackers out of this draft, oh boy. 2 starters, we can let Kwiatkowski or Littleton go. Littleton doesn't play good. Remember, Nick Morrow's only on a 1-year deal.
Right.
But I think we might go with Carl Joseph for a little bit at free safety. Because he should not be a backup to Jonathan Abram. I'm sorry, he shouldn't.
No.
Abram needs to be coached up a little bit more. He's got to come under control. He misses a lot of tackles.
I agree.
Can't happen.
He's looking to get in on that next ESPN or BSPN knocked you out, locked you up, or whatever the heck that show used to be. They stopped it when CTE came out.
You know what he's going to end up on all the time? You got lost.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do.
I see it too. I see it as well, man. If you got to play under control, you can be the most dynamic person out there, but if you don't play under control and you don't play smart, you're going to be lit up and you're going to be exposed.
You got to know what you're doing back there. You got to be a quarterback on the defense back there, a free safety, even that strong safety. If if a guy goes by you, you got to stay with him. You all saw it. Everybody saw it in the Kansas City game. We had the game won. We had it won. All we had to do was drop back. And what did he do? Take a step forward, trying to stop the run, and there wasn't even a run.
Yeah. And they threw it to Kelsey over him, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was wide open.
Yeah.
Kelsey had a sandwich, called his girlfriend, took 2 pictures with the crowd and signed the football, and then caught the touchdown. That's how wide open he was.
Yeah, for sure. So no,
But I'll get off now, Cap.
No. We appreciate that because again, this is the draft analysis that we like. This is why, I always give you give you the microphone for voicing it because again, you are a lot smarter on college than I am. I admit it. I know certain players and I know certain conferences and certain things, but I'm not wide breadth, and you are wide breadth, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate that, Cap. I really do. Like I said, there's a lot of guys out there that everybody wants. If in a perfect world, I would want, honestly, in a perfect world, I would take Trevor Lawrence because I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be the next great superstar in the NFL. I really do. I think that kid's going to turn Jacksonville around. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
He played at Clemson. He says he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder. That's fine. He's been number one his whole life. So this is going to come in second nature. Yeah, he's probably going to take his bumps and bruises. He's going to throw picks. He's not going to be perfect. But mark my words, he's going to be good. He's going to be good.
Now, let me ask a question because other than Trevor Lawrence, I don't see any quarterback that is first round worthy that is going to be a surefire. And I say surefire. I like what some of the characteristics of Wilson, who is slated to go to the Jets, I believe, right?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of good intangibles. I like the upside of the kid from North Dakota State. Okay, I like Trey Lance. Yes, I think that Justin Fields is overblown. I'm sorry, Robert Hawk. I'm sorry, Don Webb. It's not an Ohio State thing. I just think that he is overblown, but I don't see anything about. I mean, there is not a quarterback in this draft other than Trevor Lawrence that I think is going to be an instant great thing.
No, I look at I've seen Trask. I think Trask is going to be decent, but honestly, Davis Mills from Stanford, he's got all the intangibles like Andrew Luck. He really does. He's not Andrew Luck. I'm not saying he is, everybody. Don't quote me on that. But he's got intangibles like Luck. The kid's very smart. He's a captain. He's got a good arm. He makes good decisions. He's just not. Stanford wasn't that great. He wasn't out in the limelight, but he played really well. Oh, and speaking of Stanford, Carlson Adebo, cornerback out of Stanford. That's why I want us to take him one of our picks in the third round. The reason why, if this kid would have came out last year, he would have been a top 10 pick. He would have been a top 10 pick. He went back to school, got his game back, got his game up, worked on some things that he needed to work on. And I think that kid will be a steal in the third round, honestly. I do. Carlson Adebo. Hopefully he's there, and hopefully we take him because he will push Arnett for that starting corner spot.
Well, I'm hoping that we get, like I said, I want defense, and a right tackle and a quarterback to groom. Not saying which rounds, but that's what I want. Defense, a right tackle, and a quarterback to groom. That's what I want out of this draft. And like I said, hopefully we'll hear from Jason Dean during the, like I said, maybe on the phone, definitely in the comments. Jason, if you're bored, come on aboard on Thursday. I'd love to hear from you.
And here's a quarterback we can groom because he's picked to be a 6th rounder. Ian Book, Notre Dame.
No biasness there. No biasness.
Let me tell you guys something about Ian Book. He's not the tallest quarterback in the world. He runs a lot. He's got good legs. He's got a decent arm. His accuracy could get better. His decision making is very good. I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Okay, now
That's all.
let me ask you a question. I'm gonna put you on the spot, and no biasness. And I'm gonna show my bias.
Okay.
If you had to pick, because we were picking one, if you had to pick between Trask and Book, who would you pick and why?
Oh boy. Oh well. I would take Trask because I think he played better than Book. He had a better supporting cast, I think. Book had a better offensive line, I think. Trask had Kyle Pitts. He had Kadarius Toney. You know, Ian Book has young receivers. The receivers at Notre Dame are young. You don't see none of them really in the draft because they're all young. You know, we had speed burners, but I like Trask upside more than Book, tell you the truth. I think Trask is going to go probably third round, maybe fourth. But I would take, if I had to, I would take Kyle Trask.
And you know what? And I appreciate that because I've been saying that Kyle Trask, and again, I am biased. I admit it. I am biased, but I tell you what, I think Kyle Trask would be a great quarterback to pick up in the third round. If you want to make sure you get him, I pick him in the third round. If you're rolling the dice, maybe you last until the fourth round. But I want to have Kyle Trask, and if he goes past the third round, then the Raiders please trade up to the first pick in the fourth round and get him.
Yeah, they are. I think Trask. Honestly, I think Trask is going to end up in New Orleans.
Yeah, and that would be a good place for him too.
Yeah, because you know how Peyton is with them quarterbacks. He's a good quarterback coach, and I mean, I like John Gruden's play calling. I don't like his decision making. I know the reason why he came back was because he gets total control, but he's got to let Mayock do what Mayock does. Mayock evaluates these kids. That's his thing. That's what he's great at. Let him do his job. Don't just let him have a title. Let him do his job. Please. If John Gruden's listening, please let Mike Mayock do his job and draft our players that we need and that we deserve. Let's turn this organization back to the winning ways. The past couple of years, we've been getting better and better. Last year, we were 6-3. We should have won 10 games, at least 11. But what happened? Defense. So that's what we need. We need to draft, like you said, Captain. Defense, offensive tackle. Possibly, me personally, I think we should get another running back. I think we should go after Chuba Hubbard from Oklahoma State. 5th, 6th round, possibly. You know, because what's his name? Kenyon Drake isn't young. You know, we got him on a 2-year deal. Josh Jacobs did have an injury last year, but Josh Jacobs and Chuba Hubbard would be very good combination, I think.
Yeah, well, I agree. I said now, if as long as it's a later round, you know, yeah, I don't mind getting a really good a piece for the offense. And again, maybe you could do that by trading down on one of these picks and acquiring something else. And this way you take that extra pick that you acquired on that piece that you think would be an extra showpiece, because you're not losing anything. You're gaining another pick with a trade down somewhere.
Yeah, and like I see a couple mocks that have us taking the wide receiver from North Carolina, who's very good. So I like to do some research on them and check them out. Because, yeah, I watched North Carolina play, of course, because they were in the ACC with Notre Dame. So I've seen them play. Their quarterback is fantastic. He's probably going to be a top 3 pick next year, Sam Howell. And their running game was very, very good. They had a very good team this year, North Carolina. They weren't no slouches, you know. But the kid on North Carolina, he doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look terrible. He needs some help. You know, Homer was talking about this one kid. He's a punt returner. But the problem that I have with him, with this kid, I think it's Des Williams, I think his name is. But the problem I have with him is he's a body catcher. And you guys who don't know out there, if you listen to me on Homer's show last night, a body catcher is someone who uses their body to catch the ball. They don't put their hands out. Yeah. Receivers, I taught my receivers when I coached football, catch the ball with your hands. Catch it away from your body. Everybody out there, put your hands out, put your hands together, pointer to pointer, thumb to thumb. Make the diamond. That's what I used to tell my receivers. Make the diamond. When that ball hits that diamond, you close your fingers on it, watch you tuck it in, and then you run.
That's right. That's right.
I don't like body catchers. I don't, because the ball bounces. It bounces off shoulder pads. No. If you're a wide receiver, you shouldn't be a body catcher. And if you can't fight for a ball, which this kid can, he's useless. He's just a punt returner. We're gonna draft just a punt returner. No. I'm not okay with that.
No,
I'm not. You know.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things. Again, you are a punt returner, but that's because you can't crack the starting lineup as a wide receiver or a running back. That means that you have to be able to do other things other than punt return. And you know what? If that's all you do, good luck finding a job next week. Doing oil changes at Jiffy Lube, because you're not going to stay in the league that long.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, Jason, man, I appreciate you spending some minutes with us on this, because, again, listen to me. Like I said, I got the promo up. If you are an Apple user, or you know somebody who's an Apple user, and you want to have some $1,000 go to a charity of my choice, not me. It's not going to me. It's going to a charity. It's right there. $1,000 donated per 200 plus listeners. Got to get the listeners, and if I am top 3, because there's going to be a couple different casters on, if I'm top 3, I will pick a charity, and the Colorcast app folks will be sending it to them. And you can hear all of the good things, because I'm going to be watching the draft. I'm going to be doing my shows. I'm going to be on Colorcast. I'm going to be on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on IG, Facebook, Twitter, via their Periscope. I'm on everything, okay? Join me for the draft. Watch TV, watch your computer, and listen on the Colorcast app, because Jason Dean will be joining us every now and again, either via comment, and I'll read out his comments, or not. But I'm going to be busy, so make sure you join the Captain Jack broadcast on draft night. And Jason Dean, thank you for being here, brother. I definitely appreciate it.
You're welcome, Captain. And I will call into your show on draft night to discuss some things.
For sure, and it'll be greatly appreciated, brother. I do appreciate it.
No problem, Captain. Everybody out there, have a great night. Have a safe night. Enjoy your night. Raider Nation for life.
That's right. Jason Dean, thanks again, partner. We'll see you later on.
Yes, we will.
All right. That was Jason Dean. Always enjoy hearing from him. Let's hear it. There you go. That's the only thing that's really weird about the the Google, is that I gotta wait for it. It's a little bit different when it's easier when I was doing Hangouts, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Join me draft night. Give me those listeners. I want to give away $1,000. But I need you. So I'm going to be posting this up to a bunch of different clubs and organizations. Help a Raider Nation charity. And I appreciate doing that. Hey, there you go. See, I get a chance to see people I haven't seen in a while. Elizabeth Chavez. There's my girl. Thank you for being here, honey. It's been a minute. I miss you too. Hopefully, Elizabeth, you get a chance to come down to Raider Nation Explosion in California, in Madera. That's July 17th. Hopefully you can do that. Hit me up via the IM, Elizabeth, and I'll tell you more about it. In fact, just please do hit me up. Remember, Raider Nation Explosion in Madera, July 17th. If you're in and around Texas, Memorial Day weekend, it is going to be the Raider Nation softball tournament. Get with Raider Homer. There's going to be at least 4 Raider clubs doing the tournament, and I'm going to be doing the play-by-play. I love doing play-by-play. And I'll be wearing my Raiders baseball shirt. And again, love to Elizabeth. And I love to, I'll give you the details. Okay, hit me up. Hit me up, Elizabeth. I will, I am on Facebook, Elizabeth, right after the show. And again, you are watching this promotion. Thank you for being here. Again, if you are an Apple user, listen on the Colorcast app on Thursday night. Tell all your friends. I mean, they can watch whatever the heck they want to watch, but tell them to listen up on the Colorcast app. I get those 200 listeners, and if I'm a top 3 caster, then that $1,000 goes to a charity of my choice. It was great hearing from Jason Dean Hunter. It's good hearing from Elizabeth. Boy, it's always good hearing from you. I can invest in cryptocurrencies. Well, you tell me about that there, brother. You tell me about cryptocurrencies, and I'll try to do that. But again, Captain Jack on Thursday. I will be on everything you can shake a stick at. I'm on mine. I am on Northeast Streaming Sports. Make sure you get over to Northeast Streaming Sports. Great bunch of guys. Maybe a gal. I don't know. I know the Linda who basically runs that network. That's the gal of Northeast Streaming Sports. That's Linda. So you don't mess with the boss, Linda. And again, next Tuesday after the draft, the premiere of the Captain and Wenches show. Captain and Wenches show next Tuesday. Be there. It's after the draft. I want to get all of the ladies out here because I want to make sure the ladies know they can come into a show and they can talk about whatever. And you know what? Vicky was saying that she has to get her hair did. I get it. You don't have to come on camera. You can. You can. Vicky's going to try to get her hair did. I know that Velvet Raiderette says she's going to make sure that she's ready to go. It's not a camera thing. You don't have to be on camera. I just want you to come in and talk. Okay? Camera is a bonus, but come in and talk. And Robert Hawk, who is my Ohio State guy. OH! IO loses to the University of Florida Gators. OH! IO University of Florida Gators beat Ohio State. That's the chant. Anyway, Robert Hawk. And that's what I wanted to say is if you had a choice, and I'll ask Jason Dean this, because again, it's a matter if you can get Mekhi Parsons. I think that's how you say his name. I think it's Mekhi Parsons. Do you take him over Joker? Now, Mekhi Parsons has a, shall we say, allegedly has an attitude problem. Allegedly. I don't want any more attitudes unless you turn it into I am going to play balls out for the Raiders at all times. Again, join me on Thursday. Join me on Thursday on all of the channels. Northeast Streaming Sports. All my channels. Captain Jack on everything you can shake a stick at. I will be on Instagram too. I'll either be on my phone or I'll be on a tablet, but I'm going to be on something on Instagram, and I will be on Colorcast. Have all my Colorcasters out there. Have all my Apple users go to Colorcast. Listen in. And remember, you can be a member of Captain Jack Scallion. When I am on live, all you got to do is hit that $ where it has the comments. Or if you're an Android user, all you got to do is push where it says join. Join Captain Jack Scallion. Join the Chiefs Mess. It's really good. It has its advantages, and we'll get to that as well. Remember, also, you can be involved with the Captain Jack Treasure Chest of Prizes. All you have to do is give a super chat, a super sticker of $5, and you will get an entry. Or if you're not watching this and you're watching a replay, just go to friends and family at PayPal to BigRaiderJ@yahoo.com, BigRaiderJay@yahoo.com. On PayPal, go friends and family. Give me $5, you get an entry. If you give me 3 entries at 15, you get 1 entry free. Let me show you that banner again. Friends and family on PayPal, BigRaiderJ@yahoo.com. Buy 3, get 1 free. There you go. And make sure you follow it up with an email. Make sure you follow it up with an email. That's it for me tonight. This is a promo. Wow, a lot longer than I thought. But you know what? I had Jason Dean on, and that just made it such a very, very blessed show. Best to Jason Dean. Best to Corey the Raider. Best to the gentleman. We apparently Raider Corey was saying that we lost another member of Raider Nation. And remember, keep giving prayers to the Davis family. Michael Davis was lost yesterday. I'm sure you all know about it. We'll see y'all next time. Again, Captain Jack, watch on Thursday. And then next Tuesday, it is the Captain and Wenches show here. Can't wait to do that. We'll see everybody there. Get ready for it. It's almost 8 o'clock. What are you doing? Get ready for the show already. Not tonight, though, but Thursday and next Tuesday and Sunday as well. If it's a Thursday night, if it's a Sunday night, if it's every other Tuesday, come here. Captain Jack has a show. We'll see everybody later on. Take care, everybody. It's always